What's up, everyone? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the Antman Marvel Legends Infinite Series Antman figure, also known as the Ultron Prime Build-A-Figure, part of that wave. And this is pretty much the head honcho of the wave, what everyone's kind of, even though it's a movie figure, still kind of looking forward to. I think he's got great sculpting. I would say for the most part, I don't see really any flaws in his paint, and I've been kind of playing around with this guy for around 2 days, just kind of getting the lay of the land and figuring out what this figure is all about. Not to say that I wouldn't say that this figure is absolutely perfect. There are flaws. There's also an inaccuracy in the face sculpt, and I'll get to that in a second, but for the most part, I like this figure. But and like I said, he's not perfect. I understand that there's problems with it, but I still like him. I do. And it's been a long time since we've gotten an Ant-Man figure, and hopefully in the future, please in the future, we get another comic book accurate a comic book accurate version of Ant-Man in the future, maybe in some other wave, but I foresee that happening. He does come with 2 or 3 accessories, excuse me, I'm sorry. He comes with a little miniature yellow jacket here, which is pretty cool. Sorry, fix my lighting. So that's pretty cool. Looks good. And you can actually get him to stand. See? Got him to stand there. And then you have your little flying ant with Ant-Man on top, where I just kind of placed him on top, because that's pretty much, he's in a sitting pose. You can't really get him to stand. So there's a little miniature Ant-Man. Really just really cool that we got these little accessories. It just makes the figure a little bit better when you get accessories like that. There's the flying ant. And you can tune into my Marvel Universe Flying Ant and Ant-Man review if you want to check that out. But I think these are really cool accessories. It just, like I said, already having a beautifully sculpted figure with a good paint, with good paint applications, and then having just a couple little accessories with it just makes the figure a little bit better, and it shows that the Hasbro's going that extra mile. But it seems like they're only going that extra mile with these movie figures and not with the comic book figures. I don't know. We just don't get a lot of accessories with our comic book figures anymore. It's just a shame. But I digress. There are some issues that I do have with this figure, though. It's the open mouth inaccuracy to the movie, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. And you can actually go to Google. Google is our tool, and you can check out the Ant-Man mask and see that it's a closed mouth mask. As you can see here with the Marvel Universe, it's a closed mouth mask. I'm not sure really why they decided to go with this route. Maybe because the closed mouth mask made him look too scary for children. I don't know. Who knows? But I mean, he doesn't really have a smiling face anyway, so it's not really like, I don't know. But the other thing is that he's got orange eyes, and I'm pretty sure he had red eyes. Even the Marvel Universe one has red eyes here too. He's supposed to have red eyes, not orange eyes, so there's that. And the other thing is these gummy joints on the knee. Man, it's really bad. I mean, it was really bad with Star-Lord, the movie version of Star-Lord, but now it's getting bad with Ant-Man too. I don't like these. And he stands a little bit shorter. I feel like these movie figures are just a touch shorter. Let me just bring in Wasp here and let's check this out. He's pretty short. I mean, he's not that much taller than Wasp. He's a little bit taller than her, but not that much. So, I mean, I guess it's nice to have a different style body mold. I'll just bring in, who else do I have here? I'll just bring in, I got Black Bolt right here. He's the only one on the Bucky Cap body I have around. So there's that. I mean, I guess he's pretty close to Black Bolt. I think Black Bolt's got like a little bit on him. So I mean, not the worst thing in the world, but I feel like he is a little bit of a different size. I'm pretty sure this isn't a reused mold. This is a brand new mold for the Ant-Man figure. And if you have an imagination, you could probably, you can probably still use this as a comic book accurate version, or I wouldn't say accurate version, but a comic book version of Scott Lang. You could probably go that route, or just use this as a different suit for him if you have an imagination or you want to do a setup. Not everything has to be, I guess, 100% accurate, but he does have an open mouth in the comics, so I guess you could go that route if you want to. But overall, I think the sculpting on him is beautifully done. The paint applications are very well done. I just wish this accuracy and this attention to detail would carry over into the rest of the figures. It seems like this guy got all the love and all the budget, including the extra accessories here, and the other figures just didn't. It's just a shame that we're not getting the consistency that you would hope for. Shutting up now, I'm going to shut up, and I'm going to go switch to his articulation, show you that. His head does swivel full 360. It does look up about that far. Not the best looking up, but it is hindered because of the helmet there. It does look down very well, though, so there you have that. He does have the tilt effect, going side to side just a little bit. And let's see if we got jive turkeys. Oh, we got a little bit of jive turkey. So there you go. The arms go up about that far. They do go down. Full 360 rotation, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. We got a wrist swivel and a wrist hinge. We do have an ab crunch, which goes forward and back. Not the best ab crunch, just my opinion, but not the best ab crunch. Waist swivel. He's got T-jointed hips, which go out, and they do go forward. Pretty high going forward, which is good. Not so high going back because the buttocks are sculpted. Upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees. He does have a ankle hinge, which doesn't really want to go forward or up, but it does go back nicely. And he does have an ankle pivot, so a little bit of a fail boat on this ankle hinge going forward, but I guess. And maybe I would have liked to have them include maybe a separate, I can't talk today, a separate set of hands for him instead of having him this weird arthritis, creepy hands. I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna touch you. Here he comes. Sorry. Okay. I am really weird. But yeah, it's like these creepy hands, you know, like the claw, like from Liar Liar. It's got these like, here comes the claw. But I would have liked a separate set of hands, maybe a closed fist or just a vanilla hand, and by vanilla hand I just mean like a straight hand, like so. But these are the hands he has, so I guess it could be worse. Actually, the Marvel Universe figure also has those same type of hands, those kind of grasping hands. So I guess they pretty much just upscaled this with a different paint deco. So there's that. But for the most part, I would say he's still a pretty solid figure. I think he's definitely worth picking up. And even though there is a huge inaccuracy in the head sculpt, I still don't mind it. I'm probably going to use it with my regular Avengers setup and just imagine it's a different version of Ant-Man. So, and there's nothing wrong with that, having an imagination. So, would I recommend this figure? Sure, I would recommend this figure, but be forewarned, inaccurate head. Not a big fan of these hands, the way they're just like this, and I don't like these floppy, rubbery, gummy joints. It's really bad for business. Don't like it. There's a wrestling reference there. Bad for business. What's good for business? What's best for business? Sorry. Anyway, I'll shut up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you guys on the flip side.